Good afternoon, everyone. So last 2 days was amazing, but I was really disturbed by one thing, that is the waste that is accumulated in the shoreline of this beautiful beach. So this is a group project too of the same group of ours, and that is impact of uncontrolled tourist waste on water quality degradation of Cox's Bazar Sea Beach. And I would say this is quite an ambitious one. So we are just presenting the idea here. So our area of interest is the Cox's Bazar, especially the tourist spots. You can see in the middle map in the middle, the pink dots. So why now are we concerned about Cox's Bazar? According to a report of the Business Standard in 2021, the generated sewage waste in Cox's Bazar city is 145 tons, and the municipality can handle only 20 tons. So you can imagine the amount of other waste, and after 3 years, what is the condition today? So another research paper revealed the microplastic concentrations and pollutions are also at the shoreline, which are the tourist spots. And in the table, you can see the high heavy metal concentrations are far beyond the standard. So what we intend to do? Our primary goal is to minimize environmental degradation caused by uncontrolled tourist waste, and specifically we want to identify optimal waste collection points, plan a smart waste disposal strategies, and provide a GIS-based visual decision support system to the stakeholders. This is kind of same or similar to the project of BOIL that Marjapu said earlier. So our first step is to map the water quality of the water bodies in Cox's Bazar, and we fixed the study periods, pre-lockdown, lockdown, and post-lockdown periods to analyze the visual change in the water quality. And the indicators are turbidity, chlorophyll, total suspended solids, and other proxies of measurable using satellite imageries. The first step of data collection is to collect high-resolution satellite images, in situ water quality measurements, which fieldwork is required, and tourist numbers and waste management practices. And data processing will be resulted to distribution of water quality parameters around different water bodies in Cox's Bazar. So we'll calculate the water quality index and categorize it according to the excellent, good, and poor, initially 3 categories, and then analyze and compare the results of the water quality between lockdown, pre-lockdown, lockdown, and post-lockdown periods, and finally we'll compare the trends with the tourist activities. So finally our main theme, that is the waste management framework. So we will need 4 types of data to visualize this framework, that is tourism data, waste management data, geospatial data, and socio-economic data. So as the students of geography and we are acquainted with GIS, we aim to do a GIS and OSM based model in this project. So first we'll map tourist activities and waste generation hotspots using GPS and OSM, and perform density analysis using heat maps. The second step is to identify optimal places of waste collection points and create centralized waste management database, and then mapping tourist pathways, and then finally implement the designated pathways, tourist pathways with waste bins strategically placed along the route, so that tourists can easily see and place the waste there. So finally, visualization. The tourists need a visual map for that, and that is easily accessible and easily understandable. That's why we'll first create a GIS-based map, and then web map is famous in this era. So integrating OSM layers for public access, we can include features like locating the nearest waste bins, real-time monitoring of waste management in the web map application. So implementation and monitoring includes engagement with the stakeholders. Without the stakeholders, we cannot collect our intended data. And then educate tourists on waste management. And finally, the youth, which is the most powerful group of people, engagement of the youth of the area for updating real-time data in the web map. Thank you. So this is not a finished project.